And trying to keep it on a safe distance, considering the move out, but I can actually see the turn-off sign now. So it's coming up to a mile from the turn-off. So I'm possibly going to back off behind the wagons. It's probably more economical and safer to do that. Of course, got the option to overtake it and come back in, not that restricted. I've got a nice long gap, so we'll keep that. Just slowly backing off towards the 60 mile/hour speed limit, which is the chunk we're doing. There's the 1 mile marker. Very clear behind me at the gaps behind, so there is vehicles, but they're quite a far distance away. Giving me indications as to where we're going ahead on the signs. Cue slightly, tells me what's happening with the distances here on the signs. The hard shoulder looks good. We've got 3 lanes to use, 2 lanes to use to the right of the gateway if we need to. Coming off these, my half mile marker. Just covering the signal very, very carefully, considering the mirrors before I put that on. Off on the power, going to have to come down to 60 now, so no power needed on this downhill. Coming down to 65, I will need to match the speed of the lorry as I come down the hill so I don't catch up with him, and then catch up with the car as well. Holding it at 60 now for the wagon, considering the vehicles behind, keeping a nice safe gap just over 60 slightly. Here's the 321 coming up now, so I'm going to pop the signal on towards the left, coming off, 1 wagon following us, 2 other vehicles, 1 with the white van, another big car coming in. Just keeping an eye on the vehicle approaching from behind, checking lane 2 and lane 3. There's 1 vehicle approaching relatively quickly from behind, it's probably going to follow the same route. Keeping a nice safe gap between me and the wagons, more into the car, and then backing off as soon as we come off. Trying to keep a nice safe distance between me and the silver one, backing off with the brake lights and looking over the top. Looks like on the bridge the traffic lights are on red, so just backing off on that one. No need for a gear change, we're slowing down, we're not speeding up, just considering what's happening ahead. Coming through the turn, quite difficult to see, still got a signal from the vehicle ahead. Just considering the wagon on the left hand side, I might be quicker to use the right hand lane. Not going to make the decision till I can see what the traffic lights are doing, what happens when we come through. The other vehicle's doing an overtake as well into lane 2. Lane 2 looks clear behind, traffic lights just changing, lane 2 is favourable. So we're going to take that lane at the moment, it looks good in the blind spot, cancelling the sabre. Trying to arrive only when the lights change to green, currently no one behind, so I'm backing off nice and early. Looking out onto the motorway, seeing else is coming up from behind, just looking on the exit. There's no vehicles currently behind. They're about to change, so into 3rd gear, keeping away from the wagon at the moment, seeing what the silver vehicle does. I'm going to keep behind the wagon until I can definitely know what's coming. He's moving into lane 2. Lane 1, I'll follow him into